Now I want you to understand this. In the ancient Indian teachings in our country, sometimes when I come to Indian places like Puri and all, I forget we are in India. So I say our country. Yeah. There was a set of people whose only interest was to explore the inner being, the rishis. That's why at that point, to some extent, we had a setback in technology because they're not that interested in that. They were interested in this technology. How to find out about the mind, how to go in. It was totally dedicated. So they discovered various things which the other parts of the world did not discover. They discovered that deep inside us is a center which is even more powerful than a nuclear reactor. Well, they didn't spend time making a nuclear reactor. Which was good or bad, we don't know historically, but yes. Now this dedicated set of rishis, they discovered wonderful things. So they experimented, they read, they listened, and so on to the other rishis, and found out such wonderful things that I am doubtful if a human being, even with the highest intelligence, could have touched upon or found out or discovered such truths without the help of advanced beings from above. Well, they call them the devas, the gods, or so on. Anyway, because I don't think the Homo sapien was, even today, is ready with the equipment to touch. But anyway, mental, not physical equipment. So they said some wonderful things. One of them was that there are certain things which the brain, in its present state, a limited state, can solve. There are certain things which it cannot. Hard to admit. So where logic and reason and the sharpest intelligence fails, something else has to take over. No ancient teaching has said that we should put our intelligence in cold storage. Never. In fact, the greatest mantra from the Rig Veda, the Gayatri mantra, asks precisely that may my intelligence be stimulated. Yo na prachodayat, may my intelligence. But the wonderful thing is that the most intelligent person very soon realizes the limitations of the intellect. Only the intelligent person can realize that. A person who is non-intelligent and filled with ego that I will solve all problems cannot understand this. The most intelligent person understands that beyond a certain point, the ordinary brain cannot explore, cannot go, because it is beyond the mind. Yan manasana manyate, that which even the mind cannot conceive of. So forget about the brain. And then what is the solution then? Then they said, open yourself to Ishvara. Surrender to that. Imagine that there is a rectangular box in front of you. The box is made of transparent plastic or perspex, whatever it's called, I don't know. And the rectangular box is divided into two by a vertical piece of transparent material kept in the middle. One part is quarter, this part is 3/4, divided. It has no lid or no roof. And now use your imagination a little. In this bigger part, where 3/4 part, there are some living beings. like us, some living being. And these living beings are wafer thin. You know, wafer thin? Very thin. And they know only of two dimensions because they are also so thin that they don't know about thickness. They know length, they know breadth, but they don't know anything about depth or height. This they don't know. It's not like we. We know three dimensions. If somebody asks the fourth dimension, what is that? We cannot understand. In the same way, these poor fellows have only two dimensions. They can move like this, so they can move. They have no concept of up and down. They're there. Let's say they are colored green or red or whatever. Now in this small portion, which is 1/4, it's like a paradise. Greenery and trees and nice things to eat. And there are a few of them sitting there and enjoying. Now these fellows in the 3/4 long session can see them enjoying through this. They can see that beautiful world. They can see them enjoying because it's transparent wall, right? But they don't know how to go there. Now they're trying hard. They're going this way, they're going this way, they're going this way, they're going in circles. They don't know how. There is no lid, but they don't know that concept, right? So they're going this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Crazy. Every now and then they look. Oh, they're enjoying again. Now I or you, we are standing there looking at this fun and say, this is so easy. But this guy don't have a concept of coming up. But I think it's so easy because I can lift and pull this way. So I want to actually pick up a few of them and put them on the other side to enjoy Ishvara. But they are not stopping. How to pick up? If I go, they are going on. They are trying desperately, so I cannot catch them. Now in one corner of the same place, I note that there are 2 or 3 fellows who have tried everything and decided this is not going to work. So they're just sitting there. I put it this way. They're there happily. Now these guys are still wondering, how did this happen? This is Ishvara Pranidhana. I tried always. Oh, then I said, okay, shut up. This is not working. And then I'm lifted up. This is called Ishvara Pranidhana, surrendering to the superior energy, superior intelligence, superior force of Ishvara, because I'm not able to solve it myself. Please do not apply this to your job, to solving your problem with your wife or husband or any such thing. We are talking about something else.